Red Adzuki bean nutrition facts, plus unusual ways to eat. Adzuki bean is a small, glossy red bean from the species Vinia angularis, an annual vine native to East Asia. Pronounced Adzuki, its name comes from the Japanese language. They are the main bean variety used to make the infamous red bean paste, popular for use as a condiment or filling in sweet or savory foods. Although Adzuki beans have been utilized alongside soybeans for centuries in East Asian cuisine, they are now becoming a more popular bean option in kitchens around the world. Here we'll delve into all that this legume has to offer and why integrating them into your diet plan might provide a tasty yet nutritious way to support overall long-term well-being. Red Adzuki beans versus red kidney beans. While Adzuki beans are sometimes called red beans, they aren't the same thing as red kidney beans. The Adzuki bean looks very similar to the shape of a mung bean, and thus is often referred to as red mung bean for this reason. The raw, dry legume is more of a burgundy red color, with a white ridge prominent on one side. When soaked and cooked, they lose some of their red pigment, turning a duller red-brown color. Red kidney is a flat, larger-sized kidney-shaped legume with a more neutral taste, whereas the Adzuki is known for its smoky, sweet flavor profile that's quite distinct. Per serving, Adzuki beans contain slightly more protein and fiber than red kidney beans, but also have more calories as a result. Red kidney bean is also one of the highest in lectin content, but often these anti-nutrients can be lessened by preparation methods. Adzuki bean nutrition. Vitamins and minerals. Adzuki beans are full of essential vitamins and minerals. They are especially known for their higher amounts of the B vitamin called folate. Roughly 1 cup of cooked Adzuki beans contains 278 micrograms, a whopping 70% of the daily value for adults. Following folate, the next in line includes thiamine, 22% of the daily value, and pantothenic acid, 20% of the daily value. As far as minerals go, cooked Adzuki is an excellent source of manganese, phosphorus, potassium, copper, iron, magnesium, and zinc. Adzuki bean nutrition, protein and fiber. Adzuki beans provide a great plant-based protein for vegans and vegetarians. Compared to other legumes, they are in the higher range for protein content, at approximately 17.3 grams for 1 cooked cup of Adzuki beans. That comes out to be about 34% of the recommended daily value for protein based on an adult 2,000 calorie diet. Cooked Adzuki is a generous source of dietary fiber, generally more than most other legumes, with 1 cup of cooked beans containing 17 grams of fiber, or about 61% of the daily value for adults. Mostly composed of soluble fiber and resistant starch, Adzuki can offer a prebiotic influence for nourishing healthy bacteria in the gut. For individuals looking for more plant-based proteins, or those seeking to simultaneously increase their daily protein and fiber intake, Adzuki beans may be a great bean alternative. Adzuki beans contain antioxidants in the form of polysaccharide and polyphenol content, which may also provide extra health benefits. Some science on Adzuki beans. There are other potential benefits of including high-fiber, protein-rich Adzuki beans in the diet that you might want to consider. From our findings, there are several scientific observations on animals according to some research. One is for managing normal blood sugar levels. Earlier studies likewise suggest that Adzuki bean proteins can inhibit intestinal enzymes called alpha-glucosidase, which are involved in starch and sugar breakdown. Alpha-glucosidase inhibitors are common drugs prescribed for those with type 2 diabetes. The next bit of science we found was a report observing the anti-obesity effect of Adzuki bean consumption when fed to mice over a 12-week period. Adzuki was also shown to regulate gut microbiota composition, offering an anti-inflammatory influence. Ways to eat Adzuki beans. Because of their unique taste, Adzuki pairs well with both sweet and savory dishes. This gives them the upper hand over other legumes when it comes to culinary versatility and creative possibilities. They can certainly be used like other beans in soups, stews, or cold salads, but can also be spiced up to make Mexican refried Adzuki or used with East Indian spices and coconut milk as a base for curries. Here are a few more unusual ways you can enjoy them. Adzuki for red bean paste. Adzuki beans are the primary bean utilized to make red bean paste, often featured as a key ingredient in many East Asian foods and desserts. The paste is usually made in two different ways, chunky or smooth. Smooth red bean paste is accomplished by removing the fibrous skin by pressing the cooked legumes through a sieve. The chunky style is simply pureed cooked beans with the skins. While Adzuki beans are naturally sweet, the paste is traditionally mixed with a sweetener, commonly cane sugar. Red bean paste is very popular for use as a filling in pastries, dumplings, buns, or applied as a type of seasoning condiment that's layered onto certain dishes. Adzuki bean miso and tempeh. Adzuki beans make a great alternative to soybeans when making popular fermented foods like homemade miso and tempeh. They add a robust flavor to aged red miso and likewise provide a hearty cooked legume when preparing a 24-hour Instant Pot tempeh. How to cook Adzuki beans. As with all beans, we like to thoroughly soak and cook them to ensure the highest digestibility and reduce unwanted lectin content. As discussed in our chickpea video, one of the best and easiest methods we've discovered over the years is using a pressure cooker. It simply goes so much faster and always produces a perfectly tender legume. Ingredients: 2 cups of dry Adzuki beans, 4 cups of filtered water, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Directions: in a bowl, pour water about 1 inch or 2 over the dry beans. Soak overnight in pure water with the baking soda. Strain the soaked beans thoroughly and rinse. Place in an Instant Pot or pressure cooker with water. On high pressure setting, set the time for about 16 to 20 minutes. Less for a firm yet tender bean, more for a softer style that's good when making a red bean paste. Salt and season to taste when done. Adzuki beans make a great substitute for other legume types, as well as an occasional plant-based protein over meat or poultry. Precautions: Adzuki beans can cause digestive upset and gas, especially when prepared incorrectly. It's best to consult your healthcare practitioner or nutritionist before adding them to the diet if you are pregnant, nursing, have a serious health condition, or are taking any medications. Thanks for watching! For more on the mighty Adzuki, as well as top quality online sources, be sure and peruse the links in the description box below this video. Please support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. And why not learn some more health-enhancing knowledge?